Okay. I've already did my left eye just for convenience and just for, you know, time's sake. So what we're gonna do is move on to the right eye. And I've already done my eyebrows again for time's sake. So let's get started. First thing first, I put on 2 primers for this look. I put on, where did I put it? I put on, where did I go? Okay. I put on Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Shadow in Morphine, which is this here. This is a nice, you can get that, I can focus. Nice lilac color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put that in my inner corner. Okay, so, waiting for it to focus. Okay, much better. So again, lilac in the inner corner. And we're just going to take that to mid-lid. And I've also already tight lined as well, as you can see, just for time's sake. Okay, so got that on. That's my first step. My second step is I'm going to use Makeup Forever's Aqua Cream in 07, which is a bright fuchsia. And the reason why I'm using colored bases is because I am very deep complected, complexion, I have very deep complexion. And if I just use like Urban Decay's primer potion, it's not going to show up that well. The color is not going to pop the way I want it to. Okay, so I'm going to just pat that in. Okay, and with these 2 primers, you have to work quickly because they dry so soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm using an e.l.f. brush. And this e.l.f. brush is just a eyeshadow brush. Simple. It's really cheap. And the first color I'm going to dive into is a color called Swish. Mine is a MAC color. It's a very pearly light pink. And it comes in a pan form, but mine shattered, so I make the best of it. Okay, so get one side of your brush and just pat that swish into your inner corner. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go back and clean it up anyway. So, alright. Okay. So that's the first step. Very vivid. And the next color I'm going to use is Sugar Pill's Dolly Pop, which is this color right here. It's a very bright pink. Okay, so I'm gonna get the other side of my brush, dip that into the Dolly Pop, tap, and just press into my outer corner. You're gonna have some fallout, there's no doubt, but this is why I don't put on my foundation before I do eyeshadow. And then you just blend those 2 in. Just blend them in. Blend the 2 so you don't have a harsh line. Okay. Okay, see that? Well blended. So now that you can work a little slowly now since you have both of your primers set. Next up is the glitter. my favorite part. The first part of the glitter that I used was, this is a sample, but it is, oops, reflects transparent pink from MAC. And how I'm applying this is that I'm using Eye Candy's liquid sugar, which is here. Okay, this is my first time ever using liquid sugar. I bought it at the makeup show. Remember when I did the makeup show haul? And I don't know what to think of it yet, to be honest. It's not that easy to apply. But anyway, getting into it. You want to apply this color into your inner lid and just spread it. I'm using their brush, by the way, which is really tiny, but they make them in different sizes. I just didn't buy a bigger size. Okay. There must be some kind of mixed ratio to get this to spread correctly. It's like, for me, it feels like me learning how to apply acrylic nails in nail school. That's what it feels like. You see all that duochrome stuff going on? So pretty. So pretty. Okay. So, yeah, it's bright. It's bright, but it's not going to be that bright when we get done. Okay, so don't get scared. Alright, so we're done with our transparent pink. The next glitter I'm going to use, now I have plenty of eye candy glitter that I've ordered and that I bought, but these colors seem to fit what I was doing better on these two MAC glitters that I was using. So my next color, next glitter I'm going to use is MAC's Very Pink. I think this came out in the Hello Kitty collection that I use, but you can use anything that comes close. You don't have to always use MAC. I don't always use MAC. And I'm going to apply that in where that pink is. Need some more liquid sugar. Okay, so apply that. All over your not all over your lid, but your outer lid. Okay. Now it's gonna take a while for it to dry. So while that's drying, we're gonna clean it up a little. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a Q-tip that has the flat side on one half and the spear on the other, and I'm just going to dip that in my makeup remover. And start cleaning that up. just start cleaning it. See? Clean. That's one thing about cut creases, is that you have to make it look very clean. As clean as possible. That's wet. And that's going to have to dry. So. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is, for my highlight, I'm going to use, again, that 24-hour Glide On Urban Decay Shadow in Morphine, and just go underneath my brow with it. Yep, that's what I said. Go underneath the brow with it, and just stretch out the color. And you'll see later what I'm about to do. Okay. So, just get it in. And I don't care if this dries or not, to tell you the truth. I'm just using it as like a base color. So what I'm going to do next is, I think it's pretty well dry. It dries so quickly. Oops. Phone. Pardon. Oops. Edit. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use Ransom. Should have told you what you guys are going to do. I'm going to use Ransom, which is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And this is what I'm going to cut the crease with. So, I'm just going to go in and go around what the creation